Got an update now to a story we've been following for months. Parking for truckers and how there just isn't enough of it in Arkansas. But tonight, as THV 11's Ian Russell shows us, new help along one of the state's busiest shipping lanes could bring some much needed relief.
For truck drivers at the end of a long day, there's not really a lot of places they can park. It's either at truck stops like this Love's behind me or, unfortunately, the side of the road. That's changing, though, and drivers tell me they couldn't be more excited to see that.
Take a drive on any highway and you'll see more of these than you can count. And at the end of the day, they've got to sleep just like everybody else. Finding a spot, though, isn't as easy as you think.
We try to find a place that has open spots, which is hard to do.
Or at the very least, a spot that's safe. Kat McCoy drives and says first choice would be somewhere like this Love's truck stop. It's not always that simple, and not always their decision, though.
You have to. There's DOT regulations. Once you reach your limit, you have to stop.
And for the ones who can't make it to the rest stops, end up here, on the shoulders of on and off ramps. It's not exactly safe, and it's an issue that's getting some solutions in the natural state.
I think your viewers are probably familiar with seeing trucks parked where they're not supposed to be, and usually the drivers don't want to be there either.
Shannon Newton with the Arkansas Trucking Association was one of many on hand to officially cut the ribbon. This parking lot just outside West Memphis is hopefully going to alleviate some of those issues.
This parking lot is going to fill an important role for our commercial drivers by providing them with a safe place to rest while continuing to support our supply chain across the country.
It's something McCoy says she's excited to see. She usually parks her truck at the job site, but knows how big of a deal it is to have this open.
That would help out a lot of drivers. Maybe not me necessarily, but a lot of drivers that are, sitting on ramps or off ramps or clogging up the entrances to rest areas.
In North Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you. Newton says the plan is to eventually expand that lot in West Memphis to include even more parking spaces. There's also a highway patrol substation there to keep everyone safe.